Alright, so in today's video, um, I'm going to talk about something related to selling and buying and trading in the community, typically on places like Reddit, Instagram, Facebook, pretty much anywhere where you're buying or trading or selling secondhand. Uh, So the first thing I wanted to talk about is how to not get scammed. The first thing I just wanted to say is anytime you enter into some sort of deal with someone, there's always a chance that you could get scammed. Specifically when you're buying and trading. I mean, if you're selling, obviously, you never want to send your product without receiving payment. But that kind of goes both ways, right? Because when you're buying, right, and you send someone the money, there's a chance that they could just not send the item and block you. I've seen it happen quite a few times, specifically on Instagram, balisong sale. But scamming has kind of slowed down a little bit since the election has been blocking recent posts. Now a lot of people are using an account this guy made called balisong.sale, and it's just kind of acting as a placeholder for the real balisong sale until this whole election nonsense blows over. So yeah, scamming's been down, but like one specific instance I saw of like just the most preposterous scam. I mean, truly like messed up, truly just a dickwad. Um, I saw this tiger rep up for sale. I think a couple months ago, and it's pretty nice. I was actually in talks with the guy because I had a killer bee at the time, and I wanted a tiger rep to go with it. Um, but I just decided that I don't know why I would need another rep, so I told him I didn't want it. He wanted like 370 for it. What had actually happened is the guy ended up selling that tiger rep to like five different people. Yeah, I think over five different people sent him around $400, and he made off with like over $1,000 and made up some bullshit story about how the police caught him trying to ship a bali, and he got taken into the police station. Complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. And luckily, there's a guy called like Balisong Blacklist who tracks people down who does that kind of shit. And if you ever do get scammed, you can go through him because this guy was able to dox him. I'm not sure how he did it. Maybe he's good at tracing people's IPs and that kind of sketchy shit. But he was able to figure out everything about the guy, where he lived, his full name, what kind of like what academics he was involved in, and he threatened to take the matter to his local police. He threatened to expose him to his dean of academics, which rightfully so. All the guy had to do is just send the money back for it, and he did. So that guy Balisong Blacklist on Instagram. If you ever get scammed, hit him up and provide him with any and every information you have about whoever scammed you. But that's kind of besides the point. You want to try to do things that are going to prevent getting scammed. So if you're buying or trading from someone, the first thing I would do is kind of look at their profile first of all. Just inspect their profile. Is it a new profile? Does it have like 2 followers, 10 followers, something really low, in like one post specifically created for that sale? If that's the case, don't trade with that person. Odds are they made that account specifically to scam someone. If someone, has a bunch of previous posts, like of posts and sales, and, like you've seen them around the community for a while, then yeah, like he's probably gonna be legit. Um, Ask for references. Does the person have people he has sold or traded with in the past that can verify he's a legit dude? Um, all of this still doesn't guarantee it, sadly. Like that guy with the tiger rep, he had like 1,000 followers and he had supposedly a ton of references. Although he had scammed people in the past, what I've heard. Um, but yeah, so I mean, there are stuff you can do, but you're always going to run the risk that it's possible. Um, with trading, something I like to do is go to the post office on the same day and, FaceTime each other, send each other pictures at the same time while you're at the post office, send a picture of yourself packing it up. Um, like that always helps. And then I think the safest way to trade, though, is going through a verified middleman. Someone that is verified in the community that isn't going to scam and will receive both the ballies. So you send your bally to him. If that dude doesn't receive the other party's bally, then, he was trying to scam you. So that's why that works. But you just want to make sure that, like, if you ask to use a middleman, the other guys and like, oh yeah, like I know someone who is a great middleman. It's got to be someone that you both know and trust. Like it can't just be his friend that he wants you to send your bally to so he can scam you. Um, Personally, I've never been scammed. I've done a pretty good job. Someone tried to scam me on a 42 once, but it's pretty dumb, so it didn't work. Um, PayPal goods and sale. Can't say enough about that. If you are buying something from someone, right, and he doesn't send it, if you used PayPal goods and sale, you can get a full refund back. This does kind of go both ways, I think, though. Like, someone could potentially say they never received it and then charge back the money when you did send it. I haven't really heard about that happening much. Also, I think if you provide like a tracking number through whatever postal system you're using, um, like PayPal can verify that it's been delivered or not. So the guy, if he tried to say that, it wouldn't work. Um, so yeah, references, check out if their page is sketchy or not. PayPal goods in sale. Is just always a good thing to do. I don't care how much you trust the guy. Like unless he really is a friend or family, don't do it. Another thing I'll say is when you're selling, try to be as transparent as possible. Don't fucking say an item is 10 out of 10 when it's really not. I had someone sell me a bally once. They said it was 10 out of 10, perfect condition, and all the angles that he sent to me completely hid all the flaws. And when I got it, man, it was not so great. On the flip side, when I went to go resell that, I posted, I said, hey, 7 out of 10, chip tip, blade rub, has some tap and play. The guy trading with me, he said he wanted it regardless. I sent him close-up videos, pictures of everything wrong with it, and when he got it, he was actually kind of displeased with it, and said I was kind of pulling one on him, and I just didn't know what to tell him because, like, yeah, like I told you the exact condition, like I sent you the pictures and videos, so that's definitely going to happen as well in the Bali community. You might get a knife that, it's just not what you're looking for. But there's a difference between having buyer's remorse, just because, like you didn't get to flip it and you only saw pictures and videos of it, and being straight up uh, deceived. There's a big difference between buyer's remorse, which I think that guy had, and what happened to me. Um, so I think that about covers it. Video ran a little bit longer than I would have liked it to. Um, if you know of any other ways to stay safe in selling or trading, throw it up in the comments. I made this video just to try to help out with people who are new to the community. Again, you're always going to run the risk, but most people I've found are pretty good people, and I try to be good myself. So, yeah, don't be a scammer. Don't be a fucking asshole. That's all.